Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Coleblades, and welcome to Hammerwatch. So, Hammerwatch is a dungeon crawling game that is, it's... I'm not quite sure how to explain it, other than it's just a dungeon crawler. You're trying to get through, get to the boss, and then get past the boss, actually, because, thus far, I've only ever made it past the boss one time. And I'm going to be playing this on the easier... No, I'll be playing it on medium. Because my buddies and I have played this in the past, and we're playing on the default Castle Hammerwatch map as of right now. So, just so you guys have all the information, you guys can look it up. I'll have links to the game down below. And but my friends and I have played this game before, and we have never made it past. We've never made it past the first boss as me and my friends. I have, though. I've made it past the boss just as myself. Like, just me playing. And it seems to be a lot easier to manage that way. Like, just one person playing. Only because the you only get a certain number of lives. So, just because you're playing with more people does not mean you can collect more lives over the length of the level. So, like, yeah. And lives are shared from, like, across all people that are playing at the current time. So, it makes it a lot easier to run through if it's just one person. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh, okay. Out of mana. Alright. So, in case you guys aren't familiar with this game and the all of its little things, I'm playing as the Warlock class. The Warlock class by default has this little stabby knife here, and it's got poison on it. So when I kill an enemy, they like explode into a little poison plume. Just like if you watch the enemy, you can kind of see that little green poison plume. And when that happens, it actually damages enemies that are in the area of that creature dying. So it's beneficial to be, kind of up close and personal with them. And then as a secondary attack, it's got this lightning effect, which it then chains to all of the enemies nearby. So, this is, in my opinion, the best class, and it's the class I play the best. So, that's why I'm starting off with it. And, like you see there, I can pretty much take out that entire group of bats. Although they are the weakest enemy in the game, like, that is pretty sizable just starting off, so. That's the whole reason for me playing the Warlock class. There are, I think, 5 different classes. I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I've rolled through them all. Now, the other thing that we have to watch out for is, like, this little crack in the wall. Or I guess it's kind of a big crack compared to my character. But this crack in the wall is a hidden door. So I can break it open, and there's a bunch of coins and a flask in the back there. Or actually, it's a potion of vitality, I think it was. I can't read it. Anyway, but that potion refills my health and my mana to full. Oh, and there's another door there. Now, I also have to be careful because there is a lost episode of this, of me playing this. Right after recording it, my hard drive, actually, I had just recorded it and edited it all together. Yep, okay, so this guy, let me teleport, floor 3, yeah. Okay, so this is a teleporter. It teleports me to floor 3, and it's made to very quickly get through the first level, which was not a good idea. I jumped to floor 3, and then I jumped into what I assume was a mini game, and it screwed me over hardcore. So I'm going to not do that this time. And yeah, right after I had recorded it and gotten it all edited together, my hard drive actually failed. So it was just not a great time. So I finally got everything fixed up. I've got a brand new motherboard in my, a brand new motherboard and hard drive in my computer right now. So we're gonna save the game and keep on going. So everything is running smoothly, and I'll be putting out a lot more gameplay stuff very soon. Alright. Get these guys up. Okay. Oh gosh. See if I can chain them. There we go. And for each of the enemies in this game, I've noticed that there are 3 different variations on each of the enemies. Except for bats. Bats are just kind of generic. Oh, there's a... There we go. The bats are kind of generic. They always... Okay, so that vendor coin... Oh, sorry. My eye is just killing me. That vendor coin actually gives me cheaper prices in the... with all of the vendors that I'll find across the floor here. Oh gosh. And also, just so you know, the whole point is to make it through the level, and through the levels, I suppose, and each level has several floors. So we're going through the first floor of the first level, and it actually goes up and down. So like, we'll go up to the second floor and then have to come right back down to the first floor in order to get certain things. Like I believe that one on this level is a life. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, so go back to the variations on each enemy. So these beetle guys, these are the bigger, a little bit harder beetles. The little lighter ones are slightly easier than them, and then there are bigger ones that do a lot more damage and actually up the damage of all of the other beetles in the room. So now onto these little worm maggot things. They spit these poison balls. So if you get hit by one of them, you're actually taking poison damage, which is a really big pain. But the white ones are fairly simple to take care of. The gold ones they've got slightly more health and they do a little more damage. And I think they spit a little bit faster as well, so they're just a little tougher in general. And then then later we'll find some gold ones with red spikes on the back, and they actually shoot out 3 of those poison balls at a time. Okay, so also, these little flashing red eyes are a secret hidden doorway that you can walk through. We can get this plank, which I still haven't figured out what the planks do, but apparently they're important. Oh no, okay. Oh wait, back to the beetles. The beetles actually have a spiky variant, which has more health, and it hurts you to stand near it, or to even bump it. And then then there is also another variant that is much bigger with a lot more health, and it actually ups the damage of all of them in the room. So they get pretty tough as you go. But I'll explain pretty well what all of them do as we go here. That's a bronze door. Take care of these guys. Get that bronze key. I kind of avoid the maggots there as much as possible because they're kind of just a pain. Which is why I'm using my lightning on them a lot. And it's also beneficial to break all the boxes because it takes a lot of coins to buy anything in this game, and what you end up buying is all upgrades, attack upgrades, combo upgrades, and different things like that. Goodness, there we go. What's this guy? Okay. Are scattered around the castle. Make sure. Okay. So that doesn't explain what they do, but it explains that we need them for some reason. We'll probably miss a lot of them. Oh gosh. Okay, so that star right there, that is a symbol that means that there is a merchant nearby, and that star specifically symbolizes the combo merchant. And eventually there will be like a sword one as well. What is this? Oh yeah, that's what explains the vendor coins. It gets you better prices with the vendors. I'm gonna smack this. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Okay, talk to this vendor. We'll get some combos, and then we don't have enough for anything else, so we're gonna just let it go. Stores in the game. There are several stores in the game. Some are hidden, and some are easy to find. Use these to upgrade your hero, which is what I explained earlier. Oh no. Okay. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Also, the other thing that I'm not sure if the game is going to explain it or not, but there are also traps and things like that hidden around, or not hidden around, but there are traps and that sort of thing that you'll have to deactivate. So it's got some puzzles in it. It's got, you know, some interesting stuff. More than just crawl through dungeon and kill everything. Although, time or past games have proven that that is actually very fun. Grab this key. Those coins. So now that I've gotten a combo set from that combo merchant back there, if you pay attention down at the bottom, just above my health, there's a little pink bar that shows up when I kill enemies. And if I do, if I make that bar full, which I think is 10 enemies at this point, if I make that bar full, it actually gives me a boost. And yeah, like here's that red guy, the guy with the red spikes. Oh, gosh. Oh yeah, they're super tough. Suck it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Get these coins. Prepare for the bats that are coming my way. For you? Oh man. those guys. My mana does restore very slowly, but the one thing I didn't explain is the apples they actually give me health back. They're like right there. I got a combo of 10, which gave me that little shield for a bit, and oh no, stuck in the wrong place. Nope. No. Okay. Come on. Gosh dang it. I don't have any mana. Or I don't have enough mana. There we go. So as soon as I find one of those crystals, I will show you guys. Frickin' oh gosh dang it. I'm screwed. Take that. Alright, so, wow. I think I just walked into that and didn't actually take damage from it. Okay, I'm gonna go grab this apple. And, we're gonna hopefully not die on our first run through this thing. And we do have a healing potion, or a potion of vitality. So we've got some... Okay. So we've got that as a last resort before we die, but it's not worth a life. So we gotta use it actually. Oh right. Okay. So that sword little banner over there that you saw right up here is that means that there is an attack merchant, meaning that I can upgrade my attacks. Oh goodness. Okay, I just popped the potion. Oh no. So this this big guy right there that I just slid open, he actually produces more of these worm guys. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. It's very slow, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you actually have to be in vicinity of it for it to continue creating worms. But it does create worms, and it becomes quite a nuisance later in the game because they put like 5 or 6 of them back to back later in the level. But you'll be able to see that yourself. So that was a gold door, which I can't open until I get the correct key. Because as if you can see up top, I've got 3 key slots. I've got a certain number of bronze, silver, and gold keys. And then to the right of that, there's this little Ankh kind of looking shape, and that is my lives. So... Okay, so this door actually goes back down to floor 1, but it is definitely not the door that we came up from. So, I believe that this is the one that we go down and back up. This orb here, oh, right there is another life. It's an Ankh looking thing. So this orb over here that I'm about to get, or actually I won't be getting, it restores your mana, but that one is slightly more mana than the little blue crystals that I've been picking up. So we may have to come back for that if we get into dire straits. But we also do slowly recoup mana. Well, I didn't get a chance to show you what that was, but there was an orange there on the floor that I picked up instinctually. And that refills more health than the apples do. Okay, so this is a, I don't know what kind of vendor, wait, did it actually say in there? No, it doesn't. I don't know what kind of vendor she is, but it's, I would guess she's called the Vitality Vendor, or something to that effect, but she does health and mana, as you can see. I'll probably do health first, because that is usually what becomes a problem. And then I think I'm going to save my money for a later a later vendor, because later I found out that there's actually a vendor that does defense, and it became extremely handy in the. I only found that out because I accidentally jumped 3 floors ahead with that stupid teleporter that I didn't mean to use, and that defense became so helpful in that lost level, or that lost video. And going back to my explanation of the different variants, that is one of the, that's the beetle, the spiky beetle, that hurts a lot more. Oh goodness. Okay, there we go. Get out of here. Frick you. Okay.
Hi. Sorry to cut this video short. I did record for quite a bit longer than I expected to, so I split this video up into 2 episodes. If you enjoyed my random ramblings about this game, go ahead and check that one out. It should be up right away. And if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.